The Sam Laprade Show continues on City News.
101.1 FM and 1310 AM.
Thank you so much for spending time with us here on City News. Well, a fellow St. Matt's alumni sent me this story, and I just had to share it with you. I'd like to welcome to the show Travis Iverson. Hi, Travis.
Hi, Sam. Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's my pleasure. And I understand you went to St. Matt's as well. What year did you graduate, Travis?
Well, I didn't graduate from St. Matt's. I went over to Sir Wilfrid Laurier, and I left there after grade 9, and I went to go play for Sir Wilfrid Laurier after that.
Well, you're still a Tiger, though, Travis. Don't you worry.
That's for sure.
You're still a Tiger. Travis, take me back to the day of your accident.
So it was July 13th, 2003, and it was a decision where it was either go to Hope Volleyball Tournament and play volleyball with the cute girls in bikinis, or head over to the cottage and hang with the guys. And the weather just was not bikini volleyball weather. So we ended up going to the cottage. And on the Sunday, I had a dive that I've done many times. I attempted, and with the water being so low, and me not knowing until it was too late, there was a long, shallow dive, and I had broken my neck from the front and back, and so result, we're paralyzed from the chest down.
I'm so sorry, Travis.
Thank you, Sam. Thank you. It's not what happens to you that makes a difference. It's what you do with what happens to you that makes a difference. So.
Well, and that's where I was going with that, because I know your mantra is never give up.
Yeah.
So tell me about that.
Well, it's just that's the way it's been for me. I've been through a lot, through all the procedures in the ICU and the rehab, and even coming home. Just nonstop. I had a pressure ulcer that left me bedridden for 4 years, and this is stage 4 ulcer area. The same thing that took Christopher Reeve's life, Superman, and so I just stuck by it. And I mean, it's the same mentality I had when I went into the St. Matt's basketball camp, and I said, I wore number 1, and I had a feeling that I was going to come away with the big award, and I just never gave up, and I just kept playing hard. And so I took this into the new court, which is the fashion court, and so it's just stuck with me, and I resonate really well with it.
So tell me about this. I'm fascinated by this. So I heard about your clothing line, and you have some beautiful pieces. Walk us through where the idea came from, Travis, for you to develop this line of clothing.
So it was my good friend's birthday week. It's the weekend coming up, and I was at home and living my new life in a wheelchair, and who knew that an off the mannequin outfit would shape my career path. And I literally I took the outfit off the mannequin, we boxed it up, brought it home, and I was just excited, so excited to wear it, because I've always loved clothing. I always loved looking good. It made me feel good, and even more so in the wheelchair, with people always looking down at you. And so just to come home and have it put on the next day with my nurse, and it just didn't fit anywhere. And that was extremely frustrating. And so I drove up to my computer desk, and with typing with my head, I used my head to type. With a very sore neck later on, I spoke to my coach and said, my business mentor, I said, I'm gonna build a whole clothing line. I'm not. He said, well, what do you mean? Some T-shirts with some funny slogans. And I said, no, a full clothing line, everything that you see in my closet, but with my logo and unique features that's going to help me, my caregivers, my loved ones, taking the clothes off and on. And so I rolled up to the desk, and a week later, and a very sore neck, like I said, my coach came back and said, wow, this is incredible. And he He then submitted it to the Algonquin Applied Research Innovation Project, and every year they have that, and it's where people come and they pitch their venture ideas. And Sam, I was the last to present, but the first to win. And then CBC did a segment, and it just started snowballing from there, getting letters of recognition from MPPs and magazines calling me, asking me to be in their magazine, which I just did one not too long ago in Ontario Life magazine. So this is like the new court, right? It's like the same work ethic, much like my idol then and my idol today, Michael Jordan, who's got his brand.
I honestly, I'm speechless. I am so proud of you.
Oh, thank you. So, and with the, so I launched the website, and it's IverFashion.com, and right now we're doing the Never Give Up hat campaign, and that's proven to be pretty popular. And there's merchandise there that we've spent a lot of time on designing and placing logos, matching different colors of logos. So people can go there and grab a Never Give Up hat, as well as the merchandise. And all of the proceeds for the sales of the IverFashion website are going to the rollout of the accessible clothing line, the designs that I've already designed. I'm looking at them now here hung up, and I'm just so excited to have them into market. And hopefully with people's help, there's a donation link there as well. And the other side of the coin, Sam, is when I was coming home from the rehab, Michael Power and Heather Lilico, they're the owners of the Emporium in Main Street here in Ottawa, and they helped me. They rallied around and got a bunch of people, and they literally brought me home from the rehab with accessible shower, widening doors, ramps. So that's the other side, is to give back and do the same thing. So proceeds are going to help single-parent families whose son or daughter had an injury, for them to come home safe from the rehab, just like Michael and Heather did for me when my mom was single-parent.
Oh, Travis, what an incredible story. And where do you see yourself? Like, if you can dream 5 years from now, let's say we're talking in 2027, what does that look like, Travis? Oh,
it looks like Hollywood fashion runway, where there's people in wheelchairs who are wearing my stuff, and they're rolling down instead of walking down. But there's also I'd like to design for just able-bodied as well. So fashion shows, motivational speaking globally, and education. So people that are coming out of the rehab and who are freshly injured, help them not go through the things that I've been through. Many procedures with the lungs, and again, the pressure wound. So keeping skin integrity. There's just so much to learn when you're injured, about your body and how to keep things healthy and to stay in the right lane. So definitely motivational speaking, and lots of fashion shows, and just motivating people to help them just never give up, right?
I can see it. I mean, I know it's going to happen for you. I can feel it. I can hear it in your voice. It is amazing. What do you want us to know, Travis, about your journey? What do you want us to know today?
Well, like I said, so the basketball was one element, and that was the catalyst of what would shape me as a man I am today. And that when you're passionate about something, really the main goal is just to never ever give up. To keep going. When people say I don't think that's for you, or this isn't working out for you, those are just those are people's opinions. And I mean, this is something that you love. It's just to grind every day and to take the bumps and bruises, because when you walk away or roll away, like myself, you can keep your head up and knowing that you gave everything on both courts, whether it's basketball, fashion, or being the best pizza delivery guy out there. I mean, just to really, really put in the work ethic, because it pays off.
Oh, I needed to hear you today, my friend. I needed it. And of course, a good friend of mine, and I know a friend of yours as well, Gary Dimmick, brought us together today, and I'm so grateful for that. A fellow Tiger as well. And, there's just something about those connections we make, even in high school. I think about everybody heading back to school today, Travis, and you think about this connection so many years later that we've made today. Those connections matter, and I'm really grateful that you shared your story today.
Yeah, I guess the takeaway really is to check out the Never Give Up hat on IverFashion.com, as well as the merchandise, and to look out for our new site. I have a new talent that I never knew I had, and it's drawing with my mouth. And so I did a mouth cardinal, and we're going to be doing a cardinal hat and a T-shirt and hoodie, and there'll be limited drops. Wow. And the tags for hashtags are Iver Go Viral and Iver Never Give Up.
Well, I am so grateful for you sharing all of that. And I'm going to, as soon as we finish the show today, I'm going to order 3 hats. I'm going to order one for me and one for David and one for Noah, my producers here, because we never give up here at City News. And we're really inspired by you today. Thank you so much, Travis.
Oh, thanks, Sam. Have a great day.
You too. Travis Iverson joining us today, director of IverFashion Inc. So it's IVER Fashion Inc. Definitely check him out.